We live in a world where the internet opens our minds to new things every single day. And in the vast expanse of the internet, we seem to learn more and more about what really makes people happy. I remember as a teenager, like probably a lot of people on here, first discovering furries and being kind of bewildered. The idea that there were people that, what made them happy was anthropomorphic animals. Obviously, with that rabbit hole, you dive deeper and deeper. You find more weirder and odd things that still kind of make you scratch your head because personally it just isn't your thing. And today we're going to talk about a very intriguing subsection of anthro, fetish culture that is aeromorphs, or I guess for the uninitiated, people who like aeroplanes. So hi guys, today Company Pongo here, and we're going to be having, again, we're kind of going back to one of the more older videos. This isn't going to be such a sort of rigid look, just going to be having a look at sort of aeromorphs. This is something that I've been talking about with people, like, in my comments section a while back, and I had it on the list, and I just finally decided to get around to it. So I guess for the uninitiated, AeroMorphs, I've pulled up this wiki for some aeromorph based comic, which gives a pretty good insight to it. But essentially, aeromorphs are anthroplanes, as it's sort of more commonly known sometimes. They're into anthropomorphic planes. And again, I'm not going to kink shame you in this video. I'm not trying to come off as like some turkey tom, like, haha, point and laugh. I'm just confused, because I guess it's that thing with, like, I get furries, I had a lot of furry friends as a teenager and as a young adult. I understand it, and I get it. But aeromorphs just kind of confuses me because I feel like we're getting so far away from, like, things I understand, like anthro animals and anthro, like, animal art has been, like, sort of a thing in our culture since, like, at least in sort of the popular, like, scene, like something that you see in, like, old cartoons from, like, the 40s and 50s. So I get that it becomes a thing that, like, people get quite obsessed with, and they really like, drawing and making their own sort of things. And again, I've watched a lot of documentaries on it, and the community does seem like a really nice, accepting place for people, especially from, like, the queer background. So I get it. But obviously, like, planes is something else. I can find the roots of, like, furry and anthro art in so much things in our culture. I can't find any I can't find any reference for planes with, as I can see on the right here, boobs. Like, I just can't find an example of that anywhere else. It really is just one of those things that feels like, again, I'm trying not to be mean, but, like, it does feel like the internet, right? Like how the internet, we just kind of get to this logical point where instead of it just being something that, like, it seems normal enough, we kind of just take things to the extreme. And in this case, the extreme is a sexy plane. So this is a wiki for some aeromorph comic that I found, because it has, like, no info on it. It's clearly very default, but it did have a page that I found that described aeromorphs. Aeromorphs are a terrestrial species constituting the suborder of Fetishes. I've probably said that wrong. Characterized by rigid, fixed wings, use of complex language, erect posture, and bipedal locomotion. Metal-like skin, glassy eyes, and highly advanced and organized societies, there are approximately 22,000 types of aeromorphs, most of which mimic the appearance of propeller-driven aircraft. So is this saying that they're, like, more like beings that resemble planes than planes themselves? Kind of a transformer situation, I guess. Aeromorphs can be found worldwide and range from the H. sapien sized types, such as Cessna 172, which typically measure around, 6'8". So there's, like, planes that are, like, shack size. I, yeah, I kind of assumed that most of these planes were, like, plane size, so to see one, I mean, obviously 6'8" still very tall, but when the comparison is, like a fucking 50-foot Boeing, like, it's just not that, not that big. The so-called gargantuan, such as Airbus, such as an Airbus. I'm glad to know that Airbuses will always be the biggest guys. They're just little chunky fellas, which typically measure around 59 feet 7. I like as well that they're still counting, like, the inches when she gets to, like, 59 feet. Aeromorphs have wings whose development varies from species to species. While they are rarer than engine mimicking species. Some species have taken a more traditional route and evolved to mimic glider aircraft. Intriguing. I'd love to see like a crop duster aeromorph or plane. AeroMorphs are considered a social species as they pass along knowledge through generations. This is done as the aeromorph, who takes on a parental role, teaches their young skills such as flight, speech, and subsequently language, locomotion, and many social cues in their given society. When a situation occurs where a parental figure is unable to teach skills to their young due to bodily difference, such as when a propeller-driven morph attempts and fails to teach a jet-powered morph flight, they will typically request the help of another species who exhibits the lack. That's even weirder. So what? You're like saying that like you could be, I guess, like right, like your two biplanes and your kid could be like a jet fighter or something. That's wild. I didn't know that was a thing that could be. Kind of insane. Apparently they're reptilians. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Well, this is a lot. I didn't need to know all of this. You know. Art, music, and literature though. I got it. There's nothing. Right. I think. Okay. I think whoever made this wiki. Oh, the first classifications of aeromorph was developed by I was called Noel Gallagher then. Nicholas Gallagher, 1921. Journals, Sons of Wyverns. This work was modified in 1934 by Elliot Gallagher for publishing purposes. Yeah, it seems like whoever made this wiki, like, they got everything down, but they never got around to it. We got Kelly Jones. Oh, sorry, guys, you're reading the Mile High comics, this might have spoilers. A Lockheed Hudson. It's the fact as well that, like, okay, so you've explained that they're not, like, planes. The fact that, like, they're still, like, named after actual planes that exist is kind of insane. Raised in England. Oh, she's an English English bird. Oh my god. Yeah, and again, this is kind of what we're getting into. I think I can yeah, like, right? Like, this is just so kind of weird. Like, again, like, I feel this is going to be fun for, like, the War Thunder and plane enthusiasts. But just, like, look, it's the fact that, like, okay, they've tried to draw, like, this anthropomorph... And it's kind of true that they said about... It does kind of look like when you see, like reptile furries. But, like, they've drawn this, like, figure of this, like... I don't know, I guess this furry lady. But then she's got these wings. And the wings, like, as well are, like, detailed enough that they do look like a real plane. Yeah, it's just kind of wild, man. Yeah, they have a Reddit. Now, this I may be treading with caution here, because this is a mostly not safe for work Reddit. So, you know, if I'll try my best to avoid anything. I do not want to be demonetized. So as it says here, for anthropomorphic planes, jets, whatever, anthro boats, guns are all accepted here. Just flare them right. So we got this one here, which looks more like a kind of a Star Fox character. Where again, it is kind of, I guess it's kind of sweet that she's got like a Amelia Earhart like flight jacket on. But yeah, it's just kind of wild seeing like in this one, because it's like they're trying to mix it as well with like, I guess the kind of more wolf side of a furry, that it's like she's got like plane ears as well, right? And again, like all these like fuel canisters and like stuff that's on a plane. It's kind of wild. Globemaster has the... Oh, it's her, okay. Globemaster has the chonkiest thighs. Now, this one's even weirder because, like, we haven't even got a sexual angle here on this one, or, like, even that much anthropomorphic is what I think I meant to say more. Like, it's not even, like, very anthropomorphic here. Here, this does just look like a plane that has a face on it, and famously, a lot of planes did have faces drawn on them, so, you know, it's kind of odd. It does show you that, like, with these posts, they do kind of very much go from, like, some of them are really, like, humanoid, and others are just genuine plain. And, again, as always, I didn't even read the rules here. If the bots cannot find a link to your source, that becomes your responsibility. Subject should be a living machine, an anthropomorphic or dire vehicle or object. This does not mean that the dire is not disallowed, as technically speaking, they do have very limited anthro qualities. Eyes, reproductive organs. Normal pictures of jets are disallowed. There's that one dude that's just like, the rest of them are posting like planes with like sexy fucking features, and there's just one dude posting just a genuine Spitfire, like, oh, does this get anyone else's rocks off? Safe for work content is entirely allowed. Good for this video. Follow Reddit surface. Any roleplay requests are only to be made in the title of an image or video post. Hey, here's my big sexy plane. Who wants to pretend they're a big sexy plane with me? Tag as applicable. No, I just realised that last bit's going to get cut out of context. Text posts are allowed on the condition that they tell a fictional story. Add a gender tag in the post title. Automod is watching you. You know them. They're in every other porn subreddit. They fucking look. They're gooning. They're gooning as always. M male F. Yeah, okay, got that. You might as well add the artist in parentheses too. That won't be enforced. If it was AI generated, say which model was used to do so. And then we got, yeah, they've got no one here. AeroMorph, the shortened term from anthropomorphic aeroplanes. It's quite clear that the subject is very similar in nature to furries, combine aspects of non-human entities. Okay, yeah, so with the human form creating something both sexy and cute, in our case, sexy and cool, by and large at last. I think I should get a good, like, image on the side here. Yeah, this one's a good one, okay. Sexy and cute, in our case, sexy and cool, by and large at least. You most certainly seen pictures of jets in your life. It's possible you've seen one and in addition to thinking it was cool, thought it looked attractive. Not in a sexy way, not quite, but close. Very close. Perhaps you discover that part of you want to make love to the jet. Again, okay, we definitely got past the fucking mark now. How? That's the part that gets me. How? How do you have sex with a plane? How? You cannot have sex with a plane. Where does it go in? I don't understand. I don't get it. I love as well that they're all like fucking not safe for work. Yeah, okay, again, I'm not going to spend much time on this subreddit because so much of it is not safe for work and I can't really put any of this in the video. I'm just going to be making my editor, like, just have to blur the whole fucking thing. So, yeah, like, you know. But, again, I feel that this thing on the right has made me laugh. But, yeah, again, the biggest thing is just, like, like, I don't get it. How, like, do you make love to a jet? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at it, it's just, like, I mean, okay, the one on the left here is pretty much a person at this point. But some of them, I'm like, it is just a plane. Like, it makes me think of, like, the people that are into cars, and it's just like, what, like that guy on YouTube that, well, not on YouTube, but the guy in that video that, like, got really famous on YouTube from, like, one of those TLC shows where he, like, made love to his car. And again, the kind of question is just like, but how? Like, how do you, like, again, the same with a plane, like, how do you make love to a plane? Like, you just, you know, rub against it. Again, try not to get demonetized here, but, like, do you just, you know, snuggle inside of it? Like, same with the car, like, do you just cuddle the outside? I don't know, man. The more I think about it, the more it makes my head hurt. But you weren't certain why. It was a new feeling, wasn't it? Someone took that emotion of attraction and attempted to give it purpose. It wasn't quite lust, but what if it was? They took the attributes of a jet, the wings, the nose, the armour, and gave them to the frame of a human, creating the first aeromorph. We can't say who this was, but I have some suspicions, however. The attraction aspect didn't quite survive. It was hot, certainly, but it was clear why it was hot. Something was lost in this transformation, further setting it apart from furries. Hence, dire machines. Less human, more jet, all the fun. Not quite as popular, but the unknown aspect to find the jet attractive in a way you can't quantify remained. Only now you could actually make love to it. Well, if it actually existed, that is. Damn, this is love unrequited. He will never be able to make love to a jet. Poor person, man. Maybe one day, sir, you maybe one day you'll be able to get on a flight and cause mass panic by doing something inappropriate on the plane. These concepts grew in popularity, and one day a subreddit about was opened up as fetishes always get their own. There's little more to be said. And yeah, there's little more to be said about the Reddit. It's kind of all like that, so we got DeviantArt here. Can I, right, does DeviantArt give me like a option to not freak me out? I guess if I type in just, because this is anthroplane, will it give me the same? If I type in aeromorph, will that work better? Okay, yeah, aeromorph seems to be better. So again, sorry, what the fuck is that? Bro's fucking jacked. I don't think this one's a fetish. I think this person just thinks this is cool as fuck. And I kind of do too. That is kind of sick, dog. Like, oh my god, looking at this guy's profile picture too. He clearly fucking loves buff people. Well, more power to you, man. I'm not personally a big buff guy, you know. I'm more of a chubby kind of fella. But you know, this is. I'm sorry, I can't. Why does it have like a Street Sharks face? Look at this one. Like, so this is even weirder too, right? Because like, does this one have like a coat on? How does a plane get on a coat? Does it have holes for the wings in the back? Like, very odd. Also, oh, having the kind of glass dome bit of the plane on their head kind of makes it look like a gross brain. I'm kind of, I kind of don't, I kind of fuck. Sorry, what's this? This one looks sick. This is the last thing you see before you insult the AeroMorph wiki. It's also kind of weird too because it's like he's a plane. Also, the wings on backwards. Yeah, they are. How does that work? Does he like? Is he like perpetually facing the wrong way from where he's flying? I feel like they get like they fucking throw up. So when they fly, do they just like Superman it the whole time, or like do they like move their arms about? Kind of odd. I like this one where it's just a plane with a little kawaii eye. Very sweet, very cute. Like it. Like this image on the right here. You know what, guys? Should I spend 63 cents on this cat? I think I should. So this one is, whoa, there's so much detail. Whoa. So what's it got? Chicken feet. Why does it have chicken feet? Why is there blood on there? Is this like a scary one? There's so mucho text though. Valorant's skull is long and narrow, streamlined to minimize air and water resistance. The four nostrils on the top, a smooth nose cone, can be sealed tightly inside so nothing gets into them. Like putting your finger on your, like clamping your nose. There are 24 triangular teeth in her jaws. Wait, 24 teeth is not. I keep forgetting. You know, it's that thing where like in your head you count your teeth and like you know it is that number. But for some reason, when someone says you have like 24 or like 30 teeth, your brain goes like, that seems like a lot. Used for tearing the prey apart. Two upper fangs are longer than the bottom ones. What about the feet? Yeah, what's with the feet? All four avian-like legs called paws are built in the same way. There is a sharp, curled talon ending every three of the digits' fingers. The paws are attached to the body in a spot where actual landing gear would be. The digits facing each other serve as thumbs. Valorant able to grip and handle things with front and rear paws, but with this, however, they aren't as dexterous as human hands. Okay, but like, why? What does she have? What does she have claws? Like, what's she got talons? Born growing up in strict laboratory conditions. During the first weeks of her life, she wasn't any different than any other AeroMorph hatchlings, were small, soft, and body, larger than an average horse, useless wings, big feet, and oversized head. This just seems like you're being a bit mean to her. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Okay. It's weird too, because it seems like the rest of... Oh, okay, there are some more chicken feet, but, like, it seems like a mix. As well, how much of these are AI? Like... What the hell is that? I really do not like that. What is like plane? Is that like the NASA airplane too? Global Hawk, as in the UAV or drone. Okay, so we got a war crime committing aeromorph here. That's good. What the hell is that? It looks like let me pull it up. Yeah, it looks like the mass production Evangelion from like the end of Evangelion, bro. Like these fuckers. And they fucking creep me out. I do not like them. They're scary. So I guess something about this plane is like unsettling a deep fear inside of me. Oh my god, so much AI. You think Deviant? I guess because it can't show. There's probably a lot of really weird shit it can't show me as well. Like this. Yeah, yeah, I'm on Deviant. I was gonna say, is these like the most popular ones? Oh, yeah, I like this one. This was I always thought as a kid, fucking stealth bombers were cool as shit, and I don't really know why. I mean, I just like the shape of them. So this was giving me like Transformer vibes with the like wheels on the legs and shit. But yeah, it also looks weird. It looks like a bird. I guess most of them kind of give the bird look because they're planes, and planes do kind of a lot of birds. But like it reminds me, yeah, like a lot of like bird characters. This looks like the kind of character in a cartoon that'd be like wacky and crazy, but you know absolutely he's doing meth the moment he's not on screen. Wait, what was that? Partially deaf? Loudest airplane built, partially deaf. Well, I guess one comes with the other. Clumsy filter? Filler? Oh, flyer. Sorry, I couldn't see the... No, that's not what I wanted. I couldn't see the little eye there. Or then it's not really one. Always yelling, fast as fuck, boy. Impulsive. He's broken. He's like the Joker. He's damaged. Feral. Sonic boom generator. I think that's a turbine. Stubby blades. Spiral eye. Couple of loose screws. He's just like me for real, bro. I'm a wacky character. I'm delusional. I'm scary. I'm fucking crazy. Anthro. As if I couldn't tell. Dumb. That's not nice. You don't have to be mean to him. It's been a while since I sat down to design myself an original character. Whoa. Mucho texto. It was made in the 1950s. The purpose to compete with the early jet fighters of that era. Well, as a result, Israel is partially deaf and his brain development is stunted as a result of constantly being bombarded by sonic booms from his own propeller. Bro, he fucking lobotomized himself. He speaks in a loud voice simply because he cannot hear how loud he's being. Damn, I feel bad for him. We got like a whole fucking... So this is someone's entire like gallery. Oh, the sun, the moon, and the big blue house. This was odd because I feel like it really does show kind of where the artist's talent is focused. Because I feel like the legs and the plane bit's really detailed, but then once you get up to the top, like the face and the arms are really not detailed and kind of look very clunky. We got lady and we got dude. I do not like his eyes. Whoa. Like what? Damn, bro, you really got the whole squad laughing. The face you get when you talk during uninterrupted reading time. What? Some of them too I'm just looking at and they just confuse me to even look at. Like, what am I looking at here? Like, I like the weird head on top. I like that they have a collar with their name on it in case they forgot. What's about Michelle? Gender, female. As well. Sorry, is this... sorry, I just started talking and I immediately interrupted. There seem to be a lot of these planes with this outfit on. Like, is this like a thing that a lot of planes have paint on them? Is this like a major plane company or something? Or is this like kind of a thing within this community? Anyway, let's go back. Height 5'6". Wow, she's really small. Like, fucking tiny, man. Weapons 9mm pistol. Why does she have a weapon? What does she need a weapon for? What's going down? What's going down in the Anthro plane world? Build number. That means something to me. Built. Oh, so okay. I guess that should be a date, but there's nothing there. Personality: shy, autistic. Damn, we got autistic planes now. Ugh, the internet got everything. We got autistic reclusive planes. This looks like in like an animated movie where they'd be like, "This is the future" or something, or like some model like that like photo shoot. But it's just these two weird planes. He buffed though. The plane got a 6-pack, man. How does a plane lift weights? If he's lifting weights, like, does he get stuck in his does he keep hitting his wings or something? Like, does he have to just keep doing like front-facing lifts? I don't know anything working out. Sorry. What's all this bit on the bottom there? Is it just like, is it names or is it dirt? Is she just destroyed an entire runway? Don't know about that. Damn. He like me for real. He be stoic as hell. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where this runway goes, but it's only me and I fly alone. What's going on here? He's computer. He's a plane with these little ears, and he's got these little computers. There's like a synthesizer there, and an Amiga home computer. For the non-British in the audience, the Amiga home computer is an extremely popular home computer from the late 80s and early 90s. So I don't know why he has one of those. My parents have one of them. Completely irrelevant, but I just thought I'd mention it. I made this, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. This is a sketch in September. It's Acid in his aeromorph form holding a Roland TB303 in his left hand. Nothing about the Amiga, I guess. No one else cared to. Wait a minute. Again, no, again. I didn't say at the start of this video, but I'm gonna say it now before anyone in the comments I'm purely looking at this out of intrigue and interest, you know. I'm trying to understand, and sure, maybe I'm laughing a little, but it's just, you know, because I do find it a little funny. However, just because I find it funny, do not be mean to any of these people. Do not seek any of these people out, and do not attack them. They didn't do anything wrong. They're just being themselves, and maybe we find this a little funny, but no hate or harassment towards any of these people. Right. And without further ado, what's going on in this image? I didn't know that they edited themselves to like have their planes in real life. That's kind of sick, dog. I kind of like that. Also, there's a whole lot of Nivea there. A lot of lotion for some reason. A lot of like hand cream and stuff. I don't know. I guess this person's got really dry hands. Again, the Amiga. What's with the Amiga? Is he really into Amiga and synthesizers? Either way, yeah, I never thought I'd see someone edit it. I've seen people edit their first Sonos in real life. I didn't know they'd edit their planes in real life. What? I'm sorry, that shouldn't have made me laugh so much. For what? I guess I never thought of the concept of like them running and then jumping up. I don't know why that really tickles me. Like the idea that in this world of anthropomorphic planes, instead of the wheels moving, because some of them have wheels, right? And I assume they just like have their legs down with the wheels, that they like run and then jump and fly away. It looks as well. It really looks like an old Gamma costume for some reason. This one too, like the fact she's like bouncing off. I guess with this one as well, because like her chest is the exhaust fans. It's kind of scary. It's like they've ripped out, you know, her chest area. She's only got one arm for some reason, so that's intriguing. Oh my god, sorry, the profile pictures, the famous, name's escaping me now, the famous feminist poster from like World War II that says we can do it, but it's like a plane. Oh, can I get that image? Like that, can I make that blow up? No? Okay, well that zoom enhance that image. Oh, I can't zoom. Okay. Well, that is very funny. I really like that. That's it. No, I don't know if I can click on that. There's this tiny image in the corner that's like he's exhausted his butt and he's like looking playfully to sound like a whore, and it's making me really laugh, but I don't think I can click on that without getting demonetized. So yeah, I never had a Tumblr account. So, like, it constantly has this big sign in at the bottom and it's kind of annoying. Is that like the Hello Kitty? Yeah, the Sanrio plane, but like, that's cute. I like that. I like this. Could you imagine you got on a plane and it was just like 2000s new metal fan with fucking System of a Down top and Jinko jeans on? That'd be sick. Oh, the plane loving. This one I'm more kind of like scared because yeah, I scrolled up and there was a plane that had nipples. So don't know about that. Wait, shrimp plane? No. Let me say the shrimp plane. The shrimp plane. I'm gonna krill myself. Is this shrimp plane? Why is there a shrimp plane? Why does the shrimp plane exist? Why would shrimp plane? Did you know a shrimp flew this plane? Me and my wife. It's party rock is. Oh, that's really funny. Oh, okay, alright. I think I can maybe get away with... What's the least... Okay. Oh god, it's so big. Yeah, this is a weird one that I can just describe as... Maybe you still need to blur. I don't fucking know. If you can't show this image, just show an American flag in the background. But this is a very interesting image because it's like this artist that seems to do specifically what's it called? Patriotic? Yeah, it shows the whole... It's like patriotic plane art. Like all of these anthro planes all have like American flags on them. I thought that was really intriguing, like, to specifically combine your patriotism with your horniness. Also, this one has a belly button piercing. I just find that very. How do you pierce a plane? What kind, would it be like a rivet? Like would you get like a rivet gun and put that in you? Is that how you do it? Like, do they have flesh? It's the kind of question because like I assume not, right? Or even so, it'd be like a really like hard, like I don't know, like one of those one of those like weird rock fishes you find. But intriguing. Also, there's a little warning sign here that says that you could be blown away by the exhaust. So that's intriguing. Oh, we got a Jesus plane. So this one's just very funny. I don't know. I'm not being mean to the person that made this, but like, just seeing this like weird little like twink plane with the Jesus piece on that just looks fed up. It seems there isn't a lot of aeromorph images actually. Well, it's probably because I've got like a what's it called, the censored thing on, right? So like, I guess that like it's all just. I'm seeing what's safe for work, and as we know with DeviantArt, there is not a lot of safe for work. It is just kind of wild how like uniform like they're. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You might need to blur this one. What the? This is a plane, and it's not really anthropomorphic. It's just a plane, and its exhaust is showing to like the what's it called, the fucking flight off people, and the plane is blushing because they're staring at its exhaust. I fucking love the world we live in. Every time, you know, I'm at my lowest and the world is not great, I think about stuff like this and it makes me laugh my ass off. So what was the takeaway from this? Well, I guess that, you know, it takes all kinds to make a world, and some of the kinds of people, they're flying all over the world, and maybe keep an eye on them when they're on the plane, because they are maybe doing certain things in the bathroom they probably shouldn't be. But at the end of the day, mind your own damn business. So that was me looking at aeromorphs or anthroplanes, as you will. I had a lot of fun with that. I'm kind of glad who, thanks to the comment that like suggested that, because that was a lot of fun, a lot of fucking weird and wild stuff. And again, as I reiterated halfway through the video, I'm just gonna reiterate again. Don't send any harassment for these people. That's not the kind of audience I want to engage with on this channel. Not the kind of people I'm trying to foster here. You know, we're just having fun, we're having a little giggle, we're having a laugh, but I don't say any hate or any vitriol towards these people. At the end of the day, that's what they like, and more power to them, you know? Like, I may find it funny, sure, but like, if it makes them happy, what's the issue with it? So with all that said, I hope you guys really enjoyed the video, and remember to like the video if you like the video, and subscribe for more videos like this one, because I upload weekly, so you're never far from a new upload. And remember to click the bell notification to make sure you get an update every time I upload a new video. And with that, Pongo out, guys. Have a lovely weekend.